Welcome to the Create Harmony podcast with Sally Burlington. This is a podcast about setting an intentional rhythm, about savoring life's blessings and learning how to use our imagination as a way of listening to God. If you want to learn more about how to bring stillness and gratitude into your life, you'll probably find a lot here that you love. And if you like to be creative and fun, there is a place for you here as well. In this place, we'll take a few minutes to celebrate everyday joys and remind ourselves how to notice goodness all around us.
Welcome back. We're at episode 12 of the Create Harmony podcast. Last week, we talked about the importance of returning to our senses as a way of grounding us in each of our experiences and finding joy. So over the last few weeks, we've been using our sense of taste and sight to enliven our holiday drinks. We've touched on mocktails, we've talked about a holiday punch tradition, and we've talked about hot drinks. So today, we're going to shift our attention to the sense of smell as a way to savor the season. So this time of year, there are lots of smells emanating from our kitchens and from our homes. We've got home-cooked treats, we've got baked goodies, there's greenery, fresh Christmas trees. These are all things that we associate with the season of Christmas. Just one trip down the candle aisle at Target, and you can find a full array in many different wonderful combinations. Over the last couple of years, we've received a great gift related to the smells of the seasons. You might have received one too. It was a jar full of items that can be added to a simmer pot with water that make the whole house smell like Christmas. And I loved this gift idea on so many levels. First of all, it can be presented in a lovely way. The ones I received were placed in a clear jar with a beautiful ribbon, and they contained things like fresh cranberries, cinnamon sticks, a lemon, an orange, some whole cloves. And once I got them to my house, I mixed and matched the ingredients, and I created several different simmer pots and made my house smell delicious. And this is great if you're hosting a party or having friends over. And as with all other festive things we've discussed this month, you can check my Instagram for ideas on what kinds of things you might add to your holiday simmer pots. Now, another way you could focus on smell this season is to make your own holiday room spray. Now, I know I just lost most of you. When I said make your own, you probably thought, I don't have time to make anything during the holidays. But this is really easy, I promise. You get a 4-ounce spray bottle. You can probably get one from Amazon. And then you add 20 to 40 drops of essential oil, which you can also get from Amazon, some witch hazel, and distilled water. And the exact details of this process will follow on Instagram as well. So you can curate the smell of your choice based on the combination of oils you use. So if you are looking for a last-minute gift idea, that might be the perfect one. There are lots of other ways you can use your sense of smell to more deeply experience your world, and you don't have to make anything at all. Stepping outside on a chilly morning and smelling the fresh winter air, the smell of your crisp, clean sheets as you put them back on the bed, warm soup cooking for dinner, the fire burning in the fireplace. Breathe it all in. It will be a grounding experience. Now, for our closing today, we're going to have a mindful moment using breath work. If you are in a position to stop and light a candle to enhance your experience, you might want to do that now. You can pause the recording in order to get that set up. Begin by settling your body into your most comfortable position. Shake out your hands and your feet and let that help you let go of your wiggles. Think about your whole body and try to release any tension you feel yourself holding. Take your first deep breath, breathe in possibilities, and breathe out gratitude. Sit with that for just a moment.
Take another long, deep breath. Breathe in love and breathe out fear. And dwell in that thought. Take a last deep breath. Breathe in connection and breathe out isolation. You are not alone. God is always near. May it be so. Thanks so much for listening today. This is the part of the podcast where I usually share the happenings that are going on in the Create Harmony world. But today I want to do something a little bit different. I'm going to share a sentiment from a former Jain monk and peace activist named Satish Kumar. And I thought it was beautiful, and I just thought it might bless your life as well. And it goes like this. We live in a benevolent universe. The benevolence of the soil is endless. It helps one single seed to multiply into millions of seeds for hundreds of years, producing colorful, aromatic, juicy, and delicious fruit, feeding birds, bees, humans, and animals. The tree celebrates the benevolence of the soil and becomes benevolent in return, offering its fruit to whoever is in need, without condition and without judgment. The benevolence of the sun is beyond the capacity of words to describe. It burns itself to maintain life. It provides conditions for photosynthesis for the whole plant kingdom to nourish itself and give nourishment to bacteria, insects, birds, and animals. The moon is benevolent. It maintains the cycle of life and the cycle of time. Time and tide are sustained by its presence. Rain is benevolent. It delivers itself to every farm, field, forest, mountain, and human habitat, free of charge, without needing any external supply of energy. It moistens the soil, quenches the thirst, fills rivers, ponds, lakes, and wells, and in partnership with the sun, it feeds the world. Air is benevolent. We breathe, therefore we are. Air is related to the spirit, to inspiration, to spirituality. Air is the breath of the universe, breath of God. In Sanskrit, air is prana, which means life itself. Space is benevolent. All and everything is held in space and by space. All movements, all changes, and every kind of dynamism are sustained in the stillness of space. We always need to be mindful of reducing our clutter and maintaining spaciousness in order to be detached and free. Soul is benevolent. Compassion, kindness, generosity, and inner luminosity are the qualities of the soul. Mind, intelligence, and consciousness are held in and processed by the soul. Soul is the seed of life. Feelings, emotions, sentiments, intuition, and reason pass through the soul and manifest in the world. It is not only humans who have soul. Animals, birds, insects, and microbes have soul. Soil, trees, rocks, and rivers have soul. The world is how you see it and what you make of it. If you look at the world with benevolent eyes, the world reciprocates with benevolence. If you project suspicion and self-interest, you get the same in return. Trust begets trust, and fear begets fear. Recognizing the benevolence of the universe is not to deny the shadow side, but seeing nature as red in tooth and claw and people as selfish and greedy makes us respond in similar vein. If we sow seeds of malevolence, malevolence will grow. If we sow seeds of benevolence, benevolence will grow. I thought that was a beautiful sentiment and that it really went with the focus of our podcast, so I wanted to share it with you today. Hope it blessed your life as I intended. And until next time, peace.